Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves to a, well, it's not really a special video, but the rumour mill has already started for MotoGP. This time, courtesy of quite a lot of MotoGP journalists who have basically said it's been confirmed. That it's sounding like Suzuki are going to be withdrawing from MotoGP at the end of the 2022 season, so they'll be doing the rest of this season. And then they're looking likely to pull out, which is not good. There's rumours that Joan Mir is looking to sign with Repsol Honda to replace Pol Espargaro. No idea where Alex Rins is going to go, or where Pol Espargaro is going to go for that matter. Whether he maybe gets put over to the LCR team and Alex Marquez gets the flick. We don't know at the moment. A lot is going on, but Suzuki, if they are going to be pulling out of MotoGP, that is going to be such a big loss for the sport. Obviously, Suzuki did, or have done this in the past. You remember when they were running just the one bike with Alvaro Bautista, and then they pulled the plug in the early 2000s, and then took a break, and then kind of gathered themselves, produced a bike that, you know, now is a championship winning bike and it's a race winning bike. They're competitive. They got two competitive riders, but obviously the financial situation, they are, you know, out of the other two Japanese manufacturers in MotoGP, they are the smallest, and it looks like they seem to be struggling financially, which is why they're considering pulling the plug on MotoGP. Whether they're going to do a similar thing to what they've done a few years ago, where they take a break and then come back. The only problem is, if they do that, the advancements in MotoGP are just going to keep going and going. And, you know, if they do eventually come back, they're going to be basically starting from scratch again with a bike that, you know, won't be competitive straight away, and they'll have to, you know, have a mountain to climb again like they did when they came back into MotoGP. It's weird, it's bizarre, but, you know, if they financially can't do it, then they've got no other option but to pull the plug. And yes, that does leave two slots available on the grid, whether, you know, please don't fill them with two more Ducatis. We've got enough Ducatis on the grid, we don't need two more. But it gives the opportunity for other teams to potentially get two slots, or, you know, another manufacturer, maybe Aprilia, to get another two bikes on the grid. Who knows? However, Suzuki have not actually come out with an official statement at time of recording, but Dorna have. So Dorna have officially contacted the factory, basically to remind them of their contractual obligations to race in MotoGP, and if Suzuki want to pull out of MotoGP at the end of 2022, then it's got to be a mutual agreement between Dorna and Suzuki. They can't just decide to pull out without Dorna's consent, basically. Dorna have gone on to say that, you know, if there is a following agreement on both parties, then Dorna will then decide on the ideal number of riders and teams that will be racing in the MotoGP class in 2023. They've also said that they have received high levels of interest from a number of both official factories and independent teams looking to join MotoGP in 2023. So yeah, there is a lot of interest from other factories and other teams. So yeah, we've basically just got to see what is going to happen with Suzuki. Are they going to? Are they not? Would they be able to potentially, you know, fund another year's worth of racing? Would they go back down to maybe a one-bike team like they did previously? But then obviously their factory effort, their input, you know, the results would suffer because they wouldn't necessarily be doing as much development as they are now. So it's all a bit up in the air at the moment. And like I said, you know, you got two good riders, Joan Mir and Alex Rins. who are potentially both going to lose their rides. But like I said, it sounded like Joan Mir is potentially going to go to Repsol Honda to replace Pol Espargaro. So where does that leave Rins? With a potential new team, potential new factory. Who knows? But, you know, at the moment, that is what is happening. Like I said, Suzuki haven't actually come out with a statement at the moment. So potentially we're going to be losing Suzuki at the end of 2022. Which is sad because I think they're doing a fantastic job from their return to MotoGP. They've done really well. Of course, they got that championship with Joan Mir a couple of years ago. They've got race wins under their belt. They've got a really good package at the moment. So it does seem a shame if that, you know, they do end up pulling the plug on their MotoGP development. Would they then potentially go back to World Superbikes and put a team in there with their GSXR 1000? That's another, you know, potential. So yeah, we're going to have to wait and see how this one all pans out. And, you know, as soon as we get some updates, I will let you guys know. But that is it, guys. Let me know what you think of the shock news at the moment of Suzuki potentially withdrawing from MotoGP in 2022. But that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to stay safe, watch hands, look after yourselves. See you guys next time. See you.